So just to recap what I talked about on those chords. So what you're playing is the first, third, and seventh interval. Obviously some will have flat 3s, some will have flat 7s. But they're really good, clean, and distorted. So you got C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G7, A minor 7, B minor 7. Now, when we were going over the 7th chords in that position, it's supposed to be B minor 7 flat 5, or the half diminished 7. I'm labeling it on that paper as a minor 7 because you have a 1, a flat 3, and a flat 7. There's no flat 5 being played, so in my opinion it makes the most sense to name it that, because you have the minor 7 being played as well as the minor third being used in there, the 1, flat 3, and flat 7. So that's why I named it the way I did. And then the next set, you got C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G7, A minor 7, B minor 7. Let's see, and like it says like examples, like one thing a progression I have, and using that B minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, C major 7, very jazzy sounding thing. Just something I came up with while messing around. I always really like the way it sounds. Let's see, I thought I had another one that was a really good example, but I just can't think of it off the top of my head. But the other thing I demonstrated was how I think major 7s sound really good, like when played in a chromatic sense. And I'll just play a riff from a song I have that uses them. Let's see, here we go. So all the chords I was sliding around was just moving a major 7, the 1, 3, and 7 around. And I also use them as kind of a suspenseful chord. One riff I have of a very incomplete song, but basically that part sounds something like this. Let's see. Hang on, I'm trying to remember what the heck it is. And technically these chords here, I'm just barring the chord, the first 3 strings. Oh wow, I'm saying things incorrectly. The bottom 3 strings. These are actually voicings of a suspended 4. Basically, like right here, doing this. You could look at it as like a B flat suspended 4 arpeggio, or not arpeggio chord, because you got the root note here. There's B flat. There's the 4th interval. That'd be the 5, which I'm playing in the lower octave, so it's going like the 5th interval, 1st, 4th. Something about those sound really good with distortion, just something to move around. So yeah, taking suspended 4 chords and making it metal. Well, there you go. Just some demonstration. That might be something else I like to do. Like, we've done combinations of power chord stuff before in some of these other, like triads and whatnot, but it still works well with 7s. Like, right there, I'm doing an A5 chord up into that C major 7 shape I showed you today, back to the A5, C major 7 shape, and D minor 7 right there. So I could go on and on, but the other thing was the little assignment that I invite you to try, or I invite you to do, is write down or type out what your ultimate vision is for being a musician, and really see if getting a degree in music is part of it. So, if it is a part of it, and you really believe that that is what is necessary for you to reach your goal, I'm all about it, and I fully support it. I just caution it, and that's why we were talking about it today, because I know a lot of people, they go in wanting like a degree with some kind of in music or art, and then plenty of people, they get like a degree in photography or some kind of illustration or whatnot, and then it doesn't really go anywhere because they're not persistent and they don't work their asses off in order to do something with what they've learned. Because it's not the degree that makes you better, it's the knowledge you have that makes you better. Obviously, having the degree will help you get in places that require them, so it could be beneficial. I know if I had one, I could advertise that, I went to this school and I studied all this stuff, but I don't. I could be, it may sound egotistical, but as far as I'm concerned, I know just as much as they do, and I think that's what really matters. Is like, I have the knowledge of somebody else, even though I didn't go to a college for it. So yeah, that's the only reason. I just concerned that. I don't want you to go down the road other people have gone down, thinking it's going to bring you all these wonderful things, when in reality it might not. So that's why I'm inviting you to write down your ultimate goal, ultimate vision for getting into or for being a musician. And hey, if having a degree is going to help you make that happen, then I fully support it. Alright, we'll see you next week.